Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. What we're going to have a lock at today is the BRAVA Metro lever set, commercial quality, and this one here is, the part number is EL6012SC, classroom set, satin chrome, 70mm back set, suited for 35 to 45mm doors. Okay, it comes in a box like so. This is available from our lock shop. I'll leave a link down in the description so you can go through and purchase if you wish. Let's just do an unboxing. Okay, that's the unboxing part of it. Now let me tell you all about it. So this lever set right here, commercial grade, you see the nice plastic insert there, so it's got a nice feel to it. It's got the curve coming around as well, so it's quite a nice looking lock, stainless steel type of finish. Keyway from the front. With a lever set, you don't need to orientate the keyway, so no matter which way you put on the door, the keyway is always in the same position, which is pretty much just the teeth are facing the hinges. When you look at it, there's not a lot to really report there. I'll give you some sizes too. The difference between commercial grade and residential grade is that the commercial grade is built better, better parts, better quality, stronger, sometimes fire rating, better materials, design, well, it's pretty much just designed to be stronger and better. So if you're going to buy one, instead of paying $30, sometimes you're better off paying $50 and get the stronger one. If not, you end up having to do things twice. I see that a lot with cheaper locks. All right, so we've got our latch here, which is a 70mm latch. We have three sizes of latches in when it comes to locks. We have 60, 70, and 127 as the standard Australian type footprint when it comes to locks. This is a 70mm latch. You can order a 60mm latch, or we could add an extension here to get to 127. So finding your latch length is important when selecting a lock. The way that you do that is you measure from the edge of the door to the center of the lock. So if I was to clip these two together here, will it clip together easily for me? Normally you'd do this with the lock in pieces, but I'm doing it with the lock all assembled. All right, so there we go. So you would measure from the center of your hole to the edge of the door, and in this case it'll be 60mm. If you've got a 60mm or a 70mm hole in the door, stick with that. Don't re-drill, otherwise it can get messy and you can get an elongated hole, which won't give you much strength for the lock. If you've got a 60, buy a 60mm latch. You've got a 70, buy a 70mm latch. No big deal. We can help you out, line up what you need. All right, so the unboxing process goes with, you have two big screws, gold in color with a metal thread. They are used to attach the plate to the lock body to squeeze it. I'll show you that in a second. You have four screws which start off with a wood thread, then they move into a metal thread in silver. Two are used for your latch and two are used for your striker plate. Your striker plate also comes with a striker keeper which goes over the top here, and the reason of this white color is it's just a protective coating. This is 2mm stainless steel plate, really strong, nice striker right there. So you put your screws through, you put the striker box. If you're doing a wood fitting, you put the striker box in. If you're doing a metal frame, you just simply screw that into the pre-built one that's actually in the frame. The keys themselves are 6-pin inline profile. They're marked BRAVA. They have the actual key code on the back of it too, so if you're installing a large amount of locks, sometimes it's good to record that code. Then you can always get a key cut to that code if they're all lost. Times like motels and caravan parks, you would probably keep a record. This little tool here is to remove the levers. I'll show you how to do that in a second. You've got two other little gold screws here. I'll show you where they go on the backing plate if needed. Most people don't even put them in. Right, so you get the lock in this condition right here. You come along with this tool here. I just like to use a spike tool. You find the retaining clip, which is just there. You push it in and you pull the knob or the lever towards you. Then you take this plate off here, or this rose. Now I'm going to give you some sizes on this because you're probably wondering, and also this is larger than the standard residential type lock. So a lot of the time if you've got that ugly ring around the edge where the old lock used to be and you need to now touch it up, if you just go for a bigger one that has a bigger footprint like this, you can often avoid having to retouch up that paint. 75mm. Okay, projection of this lock here. This part is adjustable, so I'm going to wind it all the way in to give you the maximum. And we're talking about 65mm to here. This is important if you've got a screen door or so, which is butting up right in front of the door. Now, if I wind it all the way this way, you know, we can get that down to probably about 60mm. So it makes a little bit of a difference. All right, so we would need a 51 or 52mm hole in our door to actually put this into. That's the standard size, of course. We would then come along with this, you would put the latch in first. This takes a 24 or 25mm speed ball. You put the latch, you fit it into the door, and then you put the lock through the 52mm hole and you align it up. And I'll just put that together. So that's what it looks like together. They're called a bayonet fitting. I'll show you this right here. We have two little claws, one going this way and one going this way on either side in black, and then we have like a T section in the middle. So what happens is that the two little claws go on the outer side to claw onto the lock body, and that T section slides straight in on to the middle. If you can see that, see how that's sliding onto the middle? Okay, so once you've got that in there like so, just quickly pop that in there like that, and that's fitted to your door so far. You come along with this piece. The way I do it, finger through there with the little clip at the front, and just pull it apart. Now on the back here you've got a little indent. On this side here you've got the reverse, so they line up together, and that's what holds that side on. What holds the front side on is this spring clip here, so try not to destroy it. When that's on the door like that, you adjust it so that your latch is centered as much as possible. To do that, you spin the front collar in and out. Okay, that allows the latch to be in there. You don't want to have the latch hanging off the side. You want it to be nice and securely kind of as centered as possible. Come along with the plate on the back. Use those two big huge screws there with the metal thread and attach it there and there nice and tight. Not too tight, but nice and tight. Two little holes on the outer edge of that circle there. They would be your small gold screws with the button head. You could put them in there for a bit more anti-roll protection. A lot of people don't even put them in. It's up to you. Once again, this is a stainless front on here. That's a fire-rated latch. It's got a plastic cover. Plastic protective thing over the front. You just peel that off, and it's all in silver. So it's not really a white latch. And then you come along with your plate over the top. So this little lunk right here, if you can see that, that would go over the top here. So I'm doing it backwards. You come over the top first and clip that one in like so, and then you would push this through the front. This little spring clip here will pop up through the front there. Okay, once you're at that stage then you come along with your lever handle. You look for the lock-in retainer. You come along with a spike tool and you push it down, pull it back, make sure you hear that firm click, and then give it a good test and a pull to make sure it's locked in. That is the EL6012SC classroom set. Now what it means by classroom is that if you lock it, it's locked from the inside. Okay, so that's unlocked, turning all the way anti-clockwise. Okay, that lever is now locked. From the inside, it's still able to release. See? So it means if you think of it this way, I like to think of it this way, if you're in a classroom situation, it's called a classroom lock, the teacher will lock at the end of the day, and if she's locked one of the students in, they can still be free to exit. In most commercial grade situations, the inside is always free, as most of the time it is a fire exit, and with commercial premises, it's you can't be trapping people inside. So the inside is always free. The locking basically is outside. So this type of lock would be fine for a classroom. It might also be good for a shop as well, where you unlock it for the day, it stays unlocked. You can't manipulate or lock that lock by pushing any button or anything. The only way to lock it is to lock it with a key. The only way to unlock it is to unlock it with lock it with a key and unlock it with a key, and that only activates the outside lever. So you could use it on a shop, you could use it on a storeroom that is getting used a lot, a back door of an office, somewhere you might want to go in and out without needing a key all the time, but at the end of the day you want to lock it and it stays locked. And also to give you that fire exit compatibility with inside lever always being free. Alright, so there's the quick look at it. EL6012SC classroom set, BRAVA commercial. You'll find it in our lock shop. Just go to drlock.com.au. Any comments, any questions, leave them down below and we'll try and help you. Thanks for watching.